You think a man can motivate a woman to do or be X, Y, Z.
Yes. And vice versa.
And vice versa.
Yes.
But what's missing from that calculus is, let's take it out of relationship. Basically, if you have the money and the credit rating to afford a Bentley, you're not gonna go get a car you gotta repair. And we've told women that men should accept men who go out here and work 60, 70, 80 hours, putting in the work in the field, in the office, in the studio, trying to get out here to separate themselves from the competition. I don't have time to come on and try to motivate you to take your ass to the gym when you know that's what I want in the first place.
It's your boy Warren B. author of Pimp God, What Your Mama Should Have Told You, and this is my latest audiobook, Why You Struggle with Women. A lot of men develop a sort of red pill approach to the subject. And red, is of course your root chakra. You know what I'm saying? It is the lowest vibratory energy. The highest being violet. Red is the lowest. So if you attach red in that respect to what you're calling knowledge, red pill game, whatever you want to call it, you're really talking about the lowest level of it, right? And what often happens with red pillars when it comes to the subject of women is that you begin to pick up a sense of contempt, anger, frustration. Many of them, I think, get the gist of what is a problem, that they run into with respect to women. But while you can't control what somebody else does, the more that you develop, right, you can see it more objectively. And so a lot of red pillars, they focus on the problems with respect to female nature and attitude and actions and things of that nature. And they surmise it to certain philosophies that may have some strong philosophical base. But if we could take an eagle's eye view of the situation, if instead of being a player on the court, let's be the shot clock above the game, and looking down at all the players and all the people, you see, who are in observance or are observant of the game. From this vantage point, I believe that women are a mirror of a man. And what I mean by that is what they do essentially is reveal to that man certain things about himself that he probably needs to tighten up. There was a movie called Fracture with Anthony Hopkins. And in that movie, Anthony Hopkins was talking to a young man, and he said to him, when I was a boy, he said, my parents, I guess they had a farm or something, and they used to have him, they one time had him analyze eggs, right, for any cracks or subtle, imperfect indentations or things of that nature. And they wanted him to take all of the ones that had those imperfections and just sit them aside, right? Because they were probably selling them. And when they came back, he said that all of the eggs were set to the side. And they asked him why he did that. And it was because he found, with his analytical mind, looking at it at the closest, angles and what have you, he found some kind of imperfection in all of them. Of course, that's not what they meant when they wanted him to do it. But I want to relate that to female nature. Female nature is like that little boy. A boy that examines things so closely that it practically is looking for imperfections. Female nature is a weaker, fragile, passive essence. One of the reasons men become frustrated in red pill knowledge, right, is they don't understand the esoteric. But the Pimp God brand does. It's literally a part of the philosophy. Right? Every letter in Pimp God has a meaning and a purpose inside of a greater philosophy. And guess what that philosophy is, gentlemen? The hero's journey to becoming a god. Only a bitch ass nigga will have a problem with that. I might use different terminology on purpose. But who has a problem with their own evolution into becoming the best version of themselves? And the best version of you is your version of God. Wow. Right? But what a lot of red pillars don't understand is the esoteric. Yin is darkness. Yin is darkness, yang is light. Okay, now let's apply that to male-female relationships. Men often become frustrated because women don't see themselves. How could darkness see itself? If the masculine principle is the light, right, then that light can reveal, right, things to yin about itself if it's developed. There's nothing else to see. That's why I don't believe a woman when she says, I'm working on myself. No, you're just wasting time and becoming less and less pliable and useful to a man and his purpose. That's what's happening here. You see what I'm saying? So we become frustrated oftentimes, and a lot of red pillars are frustrated because even when they spout off the statistics and the logic, women can't see themselves. Why is a woman so fucking nosy and watching everything with respect to a man? Well, she can't see herself. So being in your presence, right, it can either be enlightening to her, right, even about herself, right? Or it can highlight the flaws, the imperfection in your manhood and in your philosophy. You see what I'm saying? So you have to recognize what your role is as a man. And it's not the same as a woman. And only a bitch male would complain about the fact that women have it easier and they don't have all this pressure on them. You're the light. That's why they put headlights at the front of a car and not at the rear of a car. You're supposed to power your way through things. Right? And use your light based upon whatever the situation might be. That's why they give you high beams on a car. It just depends on the what? On the terrain, on the weather, whatever's going on. A woman is counting on you actually in her nature to be the head. Her nature is counting on you to be the head. Right? But if she is a gamer, right, she probably won't know how to find her place, right, inside of your mission, purpose, and passion. Here's the thing about light. It'll reveal that too, if you use it. Men go into situations unenlightened because they're not using their masculine gifts. Part of your masculine gifts is to be able to see what the fuck you're getting into. But men, they shut off their light, right? And they begin to imagine a broad instead of observing her. I'm just trying to teach you how to use what is your nature, what is esoterically in alignment, and you have to accept the fact that whatever it is that you want to do with her, you need to be doing with yourself first. Whatever it is that you want from her, you need to be providing for yourself first. And you should only deal with a broad, like Kevin Samuel said, that's of a certain class level, right? So that you don't have to deal with all of that bullshit. If you truly know, right, what you can afford in consciousness, in thought, in mood, in feeling, and in action, the right woman is going to be more than ready to learn from you, to be enlightened by you. In my book, Pimp God, I said that it is important in a relationship dynamic that a woman have at least a slightly higher perception of her man than she has of herself. Otherwise, the respect won't be there. A high-value man doesn't enter into a partnership with a female. If you enter into a partnership with a female, you are agreeing that she is the head. If you fuck a female before she signs the contract, what contract? That she's going to play this game by your terms, she's going to follow within your purpose, right? In accordance to how you want to use her inside of that, right? And she also has to sign right? Because what's also in that contract is that she does not own you. To get this audiobook, click the link in the comment section.